After a brutal first 7 races, we are now here for the final race, race 8 of the I.C.U. This track is split into 6 different segments, each being a different color. Also, some referencing some older tracks as well. But right now, this finale track is one of the most intense we've seen, with also an intense final standings, with mainly to be shown a really close top 4. The top 4 right now are 10 points away from each other, but other than that, every other marble behind the top 4 that can win those 5th through 11th all need at minimum a medal to do so. So this is going to be an intense finale. Any marble still eligible to win it, it really comes mainly actually down to Tide. If Tide can't do enough in this final race, any marble has the shot to just snipe him and take the win in the season. Tide is at his weakest point since around race 4, where he did have the lead at that one point. Tide has actually had the lead nearly for half this season. As our final races lineup is off, and we are off. Tide starts in last. That's insane. Goes up a few spots though. Flame starts in the lead. Flame, if he wins this and Tide finishes that low, Flame could beat Tide. Sting, a marble uneligible to win, still eligible for the overall podium, though in second. Second could actually make that happen. But Flame right now, still in second, where Cloud made as a CV right now, that little curvy section, more of a shortcut move, if you can take that. Sting is right now actually up front. Winning this race could give Sting an overall podium out of absolutely nowhere. Whitey, a marble eligible to win this season, needs at least a silver though to do so probably. Pride, one of the big marbles eligible to win, up in third. Dragon moves up there. Dragon eligible for a win, but again it's pretty low. Whitey, though, in the lead. I think right now Whitey would win the season. So you go into this big split section. Marbles will be separated for a long time in this part of the track. As what can we see? Sting making a good move on his side, but again, like, kind of loses it after. Sting actually falls down so many spots because of that. Whitey, though, in the lead over Dragon. Soul is also up there too. Supernova, uneligible to even podium, one of those down there marbles. But is up there. Tide up there, and I think like around bottom 5, not getting many points so far is Tide. Right now it's Dragon who takes it in this very slower section and more safe. Can still see a lot of overtakes happen. But this one, oh, Pride, what happened to Pride? Pride at one point at a podium spot falls down to around 13th. Right now, I think it might still be a Tide victory, even though he's way down there. As Supernova, he keeps leading right now. Dragon, that second place, I don't know if that would be enough to win the season. Sting, though, making second, though. Sting, second, maybe not might make an overall podium, but still could give Sting a really good around top 5, top 6 maybe finish. As you see, it's a big battle right there between the top 5. Naomi Comet, another big championship contender up there. As you see, the best of the real championship contenders right now is Pride, who is midfield. The others are really flopping here in the end of this season. As we still only have one section after, by the way, if you couldn't tell. After this orange section, it's red, and that's the season, everybody. As right now, we're really more focusing on mid-pack, especially Pride there, who is around an 8th, but we still have a little bit left of this track to go in the final section of the season. Sting and Supernova are the main top 2 battling now. Neither of them can win, but Sting there has a shot at the podium. A gold could easily do it for Sting. Silver might make it possible, but it'll take a bit more luck from him. As we near the final corners of the season, no other marble really is up there except Whitey, but it's over for him as he misses the podium. Supernova, Sting, and Dragon make it onto the on the podium for this race. As you see, I think Pride is finishing up in 11th, as any other championship contender can't do better. I think it might have been done. Oh, Hart just lost 3 points there. My goodness, what are these marbles doing? Many of the championship contenders, Hart, Pride, and Moss, had a good shot of a championship. Pride was at one point in the top 3, falls down to 11th by the end of the race, but Tide somehow with 18th, and also every marble finished this race. I believe Tide is your I.C.U. Algodoo Marble Rally champion. As we see there, Supernova, Sting, and Dragon on the podium for this race, but that podium will also be used for the overall podium. Let's see how this season ends. Let's see there, Cloud, Lemon, Dottie there. Oh, Dottie was at one point leading the standings down there in 18th. This is an order of the standings, by the way. Horizon, Woody Current, Electric Flame, Dragon Supernova, who just won the race, which was a pretty impressive win, by the way. Explosion Heart falls off the podium. Soul, Whitey, Naomi, Comet in 4th. That is Sting. That silver was not enough. But what is the overall podium in 3rd overall after a great climb the past second half of the season? Moss makes 3rd overall in 2nd place. Pride with a great run of 3 bronzes and your I.C.U. Season 1 champion. Tide. After a great run in the second half, Tide has officially won the first season of I.C.U. Tide, only winning by 1 point. Pride could have gotten just 1 more point in this race and it would have been done. Moss making the overall podium as well, but we see down there Cloud. Not a good run from them, but wow, what a season this was. Thank you all for watching the first season of this new tournament. And well, we'll have to move on to something else after this.